greatest gaming channel on this side of the Mississippi. I'm Jay the Genius. Welcome back. Nigga, this is the flu game episode, and unlike Michael Jordan, this is an actual flu game because I'm really sick. I wasn't just up doing a whole bunch of cocaine and gambling.
I said, goddamn.
I really am sick. And y'all ain't even see the last episode because I ain't upload that bitch yet, but in the last episode I was fucked up. Like my headache. Not that y'all give a fuck about how sick I am, but like my body works kind of weird, bro. And it's kind of funny with genetics and shit, like how certain shit you could definitely point to like one parent, because I know for a fact the reason I get sick like this is because of my dad. And like what I mean by that is is I don't get sick a lot, but when I get sick, it's like I'll feel one symptom, right? And the first symptom would be crazy. So for example, when I got sick, it was the headache. The headache was fucking crazy. And then the rest of that day, nigga, I was feeling like dog shit. And then at like 10:30, I was alright. So now these last couple of days, like, it's basically just been aftershocks. Now, I'm not about to make it seem like I'm just fully 100% better, but it was intense as a motherfucker for like 8 hours, and then I'm okay now. Like when I was first sick, nigga, I didn't even really want to leave the house. Now I could go get out the house. I'm just more so sore and like my head hurts and my throat is sore. Pause. But yeah, I mean, niggas is good, you know. So shout out to my pops for a good immune system. But fuck the immune system. Y'all didn't click on this video to hear about my immune system or my dad's immune system. Let's talk about ignorance. Yo, listen. I actually, and this is, I'm not calling this situation ignorance. That's just how I transition to topics. But I actually wanted to talk about Bronny James and his prom picture. Which, first of all, I feel like, and I'm probably about to be a hypocrite now, but I don't necessarily want to discuss his prom picture. I kind of want to discuss everything surrounding it, because I just feel like it's fucked up. That, bro, he's in high school, my nigga. You niggas is judging who he's dating in high school, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is just kind of crazy.
I doubted the letter was a receipt.
But, hold on.
Rico Muerte had come to town to do more than just sort out family troubles. Exhibits number 1, 2, and 3. Briefcase of money, a sniper rifle, and an envelope with one word neatly printed on a folded piece of expensive paper.
Mayor.
It didn't sound like a mafia contract at all. It was too cold and too to the point.
Damn, they paying somebody to kill the mayor? I want to watch The Irishman. That just made me think of that when that nigga Joe Pesci was like, if they could kill a president, they could kill a union, right? I mean, it's a fucking Fendi, but Kablowie, nigga. Yo, bro, it's something the fuck wrong with me. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about, like, and not that this is specific to him, but I feel like I just want to know, why does this happen whenever we see first of all, I want to know if this is like this for people of other cultures, like for in the Latin community, like, let's say, like how do people feel about Bad Bunny dating Kendall Jenner? Like, is he under as much like scrutiny as like Bronny James is? And I'm not trying to like shit on anybody, be clear. I'm not trying to like make this like a whole race war thing, but I really just want to know, like, why is it that whenever you see somebody like a black man with a white girl, it's like niggas just have to like, I ain't gonna lie, I did see a funny comment though. They called that nigga Bronny James the Winter Soldier. They called him the Winter Soldier. That shit was funny. But on some real shit though, like, why is it always a big deal whenever we see, oh my motherfucking goodness, I accidentally took 2 painkillers. Why is it always a big deal whenever we see, and I feel like I might sound like a coon. Never mind, I'm not about to say that, cause I was about to say some shit, but that was about to sound like some coon shit. But basically, I just want to know, like, why is that such like a, you know what I mean? Like, I understand if it's a big deal if this nigga has previously made comments about black women and like demeaning black women and saying black women are inferior and just a whole bunch of other ignorant fucked up shit, right? Then I think, you know, you highlight his dating choice, because it's just like that's how these type of niggas think. The people from our culture think we're inferior, yada 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 yada. But why is it that if it's just a black man with a white girl, it's like look at that nigga, what is he doing? Like, you can't, bro, you can't help who you fall in love with, you feel me? So yeah, and that was really all I wanted to say. It was just kind of crazy to me that like niggas always do that. Like I just always wondered why that was such a thing, you know? But shit, shout out to Bronny James, shout out to his lady that he took to prom, and yeah, you know what I mean? And then at that, like, hold on, cause I'm gonna stop talking about this, but then you niggas pulled up his dad's picture when he went to prom. Like, come on, gang. Alright, there's one way that I'm... fuck. I don't... Okay, I think this room is the room that has the extra shit. Because one of these rooms has some extra shit and we want to make sure we get it. But yeah. And I want to be clear, like I'm not trying to be out here on some Daniel Caesar shit. Like, why are we being so mad, so angry to white people? I'm not trying to say no shit like that, but I genuinely just want to know, like, niggas, like, why do niggas be looking at niggas crazy for dating the white girl? Like, look at a nigga crazy for shitting on black people or black women or even the black family. Like, look at a nigga crazy for that, but because he's dating a white girl in high school, mind you. Like, cause not for nothing, nigga, if you niggas want to pull up old pics of his dad, why you don't pull up pics of his dad now with a black woman? You know what I mean? But shout out to Bronny James, shout out to LeBron, you know what I mean? And shout out to all the niggas that be playing in the snow.
One snow angel coming up.
Yo, on some ignorant shit, bro. I didn't know niggas was really saying this. I listened to the Joe Budden podcast, and apparently, I say that all the time, first off. But I just like to try and cite my sources so y'all know where I'm getting some of these quotes from. I'll see y'all when I get back. I guess Joe was having a party, and you know, it was a whole bunch of black women over there. Of course, obviously. You know, shout out to them. I feel like I started this off weird. Like, this sounds weird, but I promise you I'm not going in the direction you think I'm going. So let me reword that, because I feel like that sounded kind of weird. Joe was throwing a party. The room was filled with black people, black men and black women, right? And I don't really know, because I'm just going off of what he said. But long story short, apparently they were talking about, I don't know, who niggas like to date, yada yada yada. Apparently one of these niggas in the room really told one of them black women, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. What the fuck be wrong with you, nigga? Huh? Nigga. And look, all of this is secondhand shit. Never mind. See y'all when I get back. Who the fuck is really saying that type of shit? If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. It's crazy. Cause it's like, that's the thing. Like, I understand, even at that, right? If Bronny James was saying shit like that, I would understand people making this such a big deal, because that's fucked up to say. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a certain shit. And I don't want to say you can't joke about it, but that's the thing. When I said I didn't know niggas was really saying that, that's some shit, nigga. I would say, like, and not I would say really, but I would, like, if I see a nigga with a white girl, I'll be, and look, this is on some hypocrite shit, cause I just said, why do niggas make a big deal out of it? But I'm not making fucking Instagram posts about it. If I just see a nigga with a white girl, I'll be like, oh, so you was on some if it ain't snowing, I ain't going type shit. But I've never genuinely really said that, because that's like, that type of shit. I understand why black women would look at you a certain way, because it's like you're limiting it. It's like you're not even open to the possibility of meeting a black girl. It has to be somebody white. So I understand that. But and worry, I'm not about to keep dwelling on this shit, but worry, I just kinda, you know. That shit crazy. You niggas is judging what this niggas is doing in high school. A lot of you niggas' parents was, especially in the era they was born in, a lot of you niggas' parents might have been smoking crack. A lot of you, like how I was talking about in the last episode, a lot of you niggas' mamas might have been the people that got caught fucking in school. Why you study trying to worry about this, what this little nigga's doing in high school? I'll see y'all when I get back. But yo, something else that I wanted to talk to y'all about is I wonder, there's this test that we used to do at school, right? And if any of y'all know what it is, please let me know. But we used to do it in PE, and they would, like, you had to do a certain amount of push-ups, you had to do a certain amount of sit-ups. They would test your body fat, and then you had to run a mile. And I think we had to do that every year of PE. I know for sure in middle school we used to have to run the mile a lot. Like, I remember running the mile a shit ton of times, and not really running obviously because I was fat. But you know what's fucking crazy about the way that that's set up? I want to talk to whoever set this up like this. I found this out, right? Because I was a fat kid growing up, right? Nigga, apparently the bigger you are, like, that's the fact, you gotta run the mile even faster. What the fuck type of ass backward shit is that? Because I'm fat, I gotta run. How much? What the fuck, nigga? What type of? You think I'm Jack Black? I'm not one of them big fast niggas, bro. Like, I'm just fat. Like, I can't do the light on my feet shit, nigga. I'm fat. I don't. That shit never made sense to me. And because one of my teachers told that to me and the homie, and we was like, what? Because we found that out in high school, because I had never passed it, and I'm assuming he had never passed it either. So we found that out in high school, and we were like, so we're bigger, so we have to run the mile faster than the skinnier people? So, and shout out to him. I don't even think that was just some shit he was making up, because he, like, I'm not going to say what he did, because I don't know. It wasn't, like, legal or nothing, but he basically kind of, like, set up a way to where, like, we was gonna pass the test. Because I guess if you didn't pass that test, you had to take PE all 4 years of high school, which even that in itself, and you can't say the R word anymore, but that's fucking stupid. Why would you make somebody take PE all 4 years of high school? And I don't know, man, maybe this is just me as the inner fat nigga that just kind of wants to sit at home, but it's just like, goddamn, bro, I'm not gonna yell. Pussy motherfucking nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Hit you with them angles, nigga, just like I hit your bitch with them angles, nigga. Stop playing with me. Man, I love old video games, but sometimes I fucking hate old video games. But what was I talking about to y'all niggas earlier? I was just talking about that shit too. Oh yeah. Why did they make us do that test? Cause I understand this to, like, you want people to be healthy and shit, but but I guess what I'm saying is if we didn't pass that test, we were gonna have to take PE all 4 years of high school. So what if we just never passed that test and did shitty in PE? Like, is PE one of those fucking classes that you have to pass? Cause I mean, I passed PE, but is it one of them that you have to pass, or you gonna get held back? Cause even with that, like, nigga, I failed fucking algebra my first year, and I went to summer school, but even with that, nigga, like, I feel like I told y'all this, I fucked up so bad in summer school in algebra, nigga. I texted my mama, cause bro, the way my teacher used to do shit, and I was about to say something crazy about her, but she wasn't a bad teacher. I just wasn't good at math. But she used to fucking give us tests. Like, she would give us homework, but the test every day since we were, and it was some summer school shit. Ironic part about that is I had to take Spanish in summer school because my mom wanted me to take Spanish for some reason. I had to take Spanish in summer school because I didn't do good at that, because, you know, language that I don't speak, and somebody's forcing me to take it. But hey, whatever. Fuck what your child wants to learn, right? So I had to take Spanish in summer school, and nigga, my Spanish teacher was so, like, laid back and cool. She would deadass just give us homework packets every night. So, and what I would do is I would use Google Translate for the homework packets. So I would take them in, and she would never give us no test. And also, since it was summer, nigga, I'm not about to motherfucking not enjoy my summer. So I would be up late. I'll wake up in the morning. My mama would drop me off at my great grandpa's house, and I'll walk to the summer school. Or I'll walk to summer school. But nigga, I would be falling asleep in that class all the fucking time because I was always up late, and I passed that bitch with a B. Now, the class that I was always up in that I didn't do good at, nigga, I fucked up so bad. The last test, it went up from an F to a D. I told my mom, and she was like, "Oh shit, we gotta go celebrate." We gotta go celebrate, nigga. I got a D. I'm a whole motherfucking dumbass out here. But yeah, I always wanted to know, like, why they would make us, like, why we had to do that shit. What was the point of that? Was it really just the, like, because I don't be thinking they do anything in the fucking in school or in life or anywhere for the betterment of us, like, especially public schools. So, like, what the fuck were they making us do all that shit for? If like, cause like I just said, nigga, if I don't pass it, I'm just gonna have to take PE all years of high school, right? So let's just say I never passed that test, but fuck it, let's just say I don't even do that. Let's say I never passed that test, but I get an A every fucking year. Did that mean I was always unhealthy, or am I just not good at running miles? And I mean, maybe like that's an oxymoron, and I don't know if that's I'm using that word right, but maybe it's like you can't have one without the other. You can't be unhealthy. You can't be healthy and not be good at running miles. But like, what the fuck, my nigga? I used to hate that goofy ass shit. I fucking hated miles day. Fuck, like, what are we doing right now, nigga? You got us running around this shit, and we gotta like at my high, or not at my high school, nigga, at my elementary, not at my elementary, at my fucking at my middle school, we had to do the fucking the mile in under like 10 minutes. Like, what the fuck? And just because I be reminiscing, bro, like whenever I drive places and it'd be like, oh, a mile and some change away, and it'll take me 5 minutes to get there. I'm like, nigga, it took me 5 minutes to drive here. 5. So you mean you gonna give me an extra 5 to fucking run? Man, yo, eat like mad bags of dicks. Like, just go find just a bunch of bags of dicks and eat them all. Fuck is wrong with you? Wherever, like, and I'm not saying you shouldn't encourage kids to be healthy, but I don't know, bro. I always been a hermit. Like, I don't know if y'all niggas are my age or not, or if y'all was watching Nickelodeon or shit like that back then. But do y'all remember, like, and I don't remember if they used to do it on Disney and Nickelodeon or just Nickelodeon. And the funny part about it is now is, first of all, I don't even know if they still do this, one, and two, kids these days, and I'm not trying to sound like an old nigga, but it's just a fact because of streaming services and like tablets and shit. Kids these days are never gonna have to go through this problem, and I kind of didn't have to either if I would have just switched the channel instead of being a dumbass. But do y'all remember the fucking Nickelodeon go outside and play days?
Your TV is working. Yes, this is Nickelodeon. And yes, this is Nickelodeon's worldwide day of play. This is Nickelodeon's celebration of all things active. An entire day devoted to play. So get off the couch, get up from the floor, and definitely quit slouching in your bed. You should be celebrating. Ride a bike, do a dance, kick a ball, skate a board, jump a rope, swing a swing, climb a wall, run a race, do anything that gets you up and playing. Once you've played, there's more Nick again at 3 p.m. But for now, get up, get out, and go play.
Where they would just like, they would shut the fucking channel off for like the whole day, and it would show you a countdown, and it would be like, yo, go outside and get active. It's Nickelodeon, get out and go play. Bitch, what? Nigga, turn fucking SpongeBob on. What the fuck are we doing? Go out and get active. This motherfucking kid's getting took out here. Go out and get active. Pussy nigga, I'ma find you and get active. Put my fucking cartoons back on. That shit used to have me hot, nigga, in my bedroom. I was pissed the fuck off. Cause this is like, I don't know. Thinking back on it, I don't know why I was so mad, cause you can definitely just change the channel, but like, still, my nigga, like, come on, bro, stop trying to encourage me to be healthy. God damn. I know I'm fat. This little bum ass, like, and then at that, you want niggas to be outside for 24 hours? I'm like, I'm really gonna get fucking kidnapped now. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm supposed to just be outside all day, nigga. This not the 80s. Niggas don't do that no more. Bro, I made this joke before, but niggas in the 80s love telling you about how they was always outside, and you know, we didn't have all these newfangled video games, and you kids just social media. Y'all aren't social. Y'all don't know how to have conversations, and bro, you niggas was getting kidnapped, bro. I'm not saying that don't happen now, but I've said this before. Every week of every day, it was another nigga your age on a fucking milk carton with some big ass letters that said "missing" above their face. You talking about some go outside? And look what I don't mean to laugh, but like, goddamn, they just conveniently forget the whole milk carton shit, huh? We just not gonna fucking bring that up, right? Every day, nigga, every time you wanted to get some fucking Lucky Charms, guess what you had to remind? Guess what you had to see? And the fucking crazy part is, nigga, you'll be in New York, they showing you some shit, nigga, a nigga in Baton Rouge got took. That's not even nowhere near you, but it got to you, so you like, damn. Well, that's fucking crazy. You had to see a nigga your age that was gone. Fucking telling me about some go outside. Y'all niggas should have been inside, maybe. I'm not about to take it that far, but you know what I mean, like, I should be like I remember, and I feel like I've told this story before, but we moved into, like, my dad and my stepmom moved, and my stepmom's homie was helping us like move in and shit. Bro, me and my little sister was just sitting on the floor minding our fucking black ass business. Here come her. Well, man, these kids, they just want to sit inside on a tablet. I remember, you know, when I moved into a new neighborhood, I knew every kid on the, I don't give a fuck, nigga. What the fuck? Are you telling me about some shit, and nigga, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, bro? Y'all didn't have phones. Y'all didn't have tablets. You niggas didn't have computers. All the fuck you could do was go outside. The fuck? All you could do back then was go outside or smoke crack. What the fuck else was y'all? And 9 times out of 10, you had to smoke that shit outside. And be clear, I'm not saying my stepmom, my homegirl, is a crackhead. Like, that's not what I'm trying to imply at all. But, like, goddamn, bro. That shit be getting on my nerves, all this we used to be outside all the time shit. Y'all niggas also used to be getting snatched up. Like, it was fucking crazy outside. My fucking, and I don't like this lady, so, not that that had anything to do with it, but fuck this lady to this day. But my, one of my teachers told me a story about her almost getting kidnapped. Like, I'm not saying everybody that's older just has a story about almost getting kidnapped, but what I am saying is that you niggas be so quick to shout out that outside shit, but don't ever want to tell niggas the full repercussion. And I'm not saying you should scare your kids into not going outside, but like, goddamn, bro, get off my ass. And then at that, right, and I'm not complaining, I'm just talking shit now. But your parents said, bro, I was watching this blue, this channel called Blue, I think it's called Blue fucking Code Cam or something like that, Blue Cam Code or something. They take dash cams from cops and they upload them to the internet, so it just be like crazy interactions and shit. Bro, I seen this girl and she was there with her dad. She was 18, bro. This bitch was on all type of, first of all, she was hanging out with some 30-year-old, which already weird sign, because why are you 18 friends with a 30-year-old? That nigga's a burnout. He ended up getting arrested. Good. They should have been sent him to jail for just being 30 around an 18-year-old, but bro,
Rusted Crypto decided the cargo steamer a long time ago. Boris Dime would be on board. I'd have to smoke half of his crew to even get near the gangplank. Guns were probably being kept in the hold, buried amidst the rats and oily water.
Bro, when I tell y'all this bitch was burnt out, my nigga, like, she had just got into it with her mom, and that's not the burnt out part. She had got into it with her mom, nigga, bitter mom, right? But she got into it with her mom because her mama found a pill jar full of fucking coke, which, mind you, and I'm not the drug police, I don't really think there's a hierarchy to drugs, but it wasn't even coke. That was meth that her mom found, right? So her mom got mad, of course, because, you know, if nothing else, you're not gonna have fucking meth in my house. If nothing else, even if you don't give a fuck about your daughter's safety, but 9 times out of 10, it's because, hey, you're my flesh and blood, you're my daughter, I would kind of like to not see you doing meth. So they threw the shit away. She get into it with her mama. Nigga, her sister's boyfriend pushes her down the stairs, which I don't know if I believe her for saying that, cause this bitch was outside wilding. But let's just add that into the story. He's burnt out for pushing her down the stairs, but you bitch her mom and had meth in her house, right? So then they I guess her mom called the cops because she either wanted the girl arrested or because she wanted her to come back home. But Shorty ended up going to jail, I think. But she had to fucking they pulled the nigga over because they figured out what car they was in, right? She gets out the car, bitch wilding out, all type of, I'm not about to sign nothing, I'm not about to do nothing, yada 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 yada. And then at that, you know what I hate you and like, I'm not trying to sound like a Blue Lives Matter shit, that's like a Blue Lives Matter nigga, because it's still fuck the police to this day, but I hate you niggas that be sitting around telling the cops what the fuck you are and aren't about to, like, look, if it's some unreasonable shit, you're well within your rights. Like, no, I'm not about to get out of my car right now. What are you having me step out the car for? I understand shit like that, but they were literally, she was telling them, yo, I'm about to go home. No, you're not, shorty. Like, we have to talk to you about this. What the fuck? So she tried to call her mama. Her mama not coming to pick her up because stupid bitch, you just bit me. So then she calls her dad and is turning up on her dad, and I didn't fucking do anything and I'm not about to go anywhere. And then this goofball bitch tried to run away from the police, but barely. So I'm saying all that shit to say that's what happens when you outside a lot. That bitch was outside and now she smoked meth. Your parents won't tell you go outside. The fuck I'm trying to, aren't you happy you not raising a motherfucking dope fiend? Bro, that's my I don't say that to my mom, but my favorite response whenever my mom's like, you be in the house a lot, I'm like, bro, you're the only person I know who will complain about knowing where their kid is all the time. And then she don't got shit to say to that, cause that's a fact, nigga. Like, I good, and I'm not saying I was just the most lit popular nigga, but dog, it's niggas I went to high school with now that do fucking heroin, bro. Like, just cause you outside don't mean you the life of the party. I could just be the fuck out the house, wilding the fuck out, smoking meth like that burnt out ass girl. And I'm not, be clear, I'm not looking down on drug users. It's not about the fact that you smoke meth. It's about the fact that you smoking meth in your mom's house, you bitch your mom, you hanging out with this weird ass 30-year-old nigga, you turning up on your dad. Like, bitch, get your fucking life together. If you going, like, you know what I mean? That's why I was making that point about successful crackheads. Like, bro, if you going everything in moderation, bro, if you gonna do it, that's fine. But don't have that shit affect my life, bitch, because you want to smoke meth. Fuck is wrong with you? Take your ass to New Mexico, you want to goddamn do all that glass. I swear to God, there's something the fuck wrong with me, man. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you niggas, what's today, Monday? I'm gonna see you niggas Tuesday. Go get some money. Tell the people that you love them. Smoke good, eat even better. Go watch Parental Guidance. Go listen to, what the fuck you should listen to? Go listen to Everything I Am by Kanye. Tell the people that you love them. I love y'all. I'm out this bitch. Bye.
Ooh, I hear this really sucks.